How's it going, guys? We are back with another video. This is the Minnesota Wild Charge UTL Season 7 draft review. The finals for UTL Season 6 happened last Friday, and we drafted starting immediately after, because in the UTL, through now going on 7 seasons, we've had maybe 2 weeks of a break, and those are just subtracted by the fact that we drafted, I think, a week or two before playoffs ended between season 2 and season 3. So we've basically never had an off season in this league, but that's okay, because as long as nobody gets burnt out and we keep all our coaches, I'm happy. And we're going to try to go back to playoff caliber form. I've only been in playoffs once in this league, in season 4. I missed playoffs by 1 game in season 6 and season 1. Season 5 and season 2, I was a little bit below 500, and then season 3 is repressed memory. And I think that covers all the bases. So yeah, we're on the scale of season 3 to season 4. We're gonna try to lean on the season 4 side. We're off to a good start. I got the 6th spot in the draft, and now the UTL is on the wave of being on the more unban happy leagues. So we have things like Tapu Lele, Magirna, Megalodias, Hoopa. I don't know if that's still a thing. We don't have Mega Mawile unbanned, but we have a couple of like notable unbans, I guess. But I got 6th in this spot, and I was pretty confident that I would get the mon that I wanted. Otherwise, I still think through 6 or 7 picks, that's like the S tier for the UTL. So anywhere that between 1 and 7, I was happy. The direction I wanted to go to was more offensive side. Conventionally, I'm a bulkier style player, I guess, even though I don't consider myself having any style, since I don't do better or worse with one style. But anyways, the way that I'm going to do this this draft review is I'm going to talk about each mon and give them a grade individually, and I think that will get a better assessment of my team overall by talking how favorably or unfavorably I feel about each mon synergistically. So with that, we're going to go into our first pick, which was Celesteela. I wanted to draft this because I saw so many games where Celesteela, with a Totemize and 3 coverage moves, was able to sweep a team, and so I wanted to capitalize on that. And people have started to hype up Celesteela for a bunch of different things. So it's becoming one of the best mons in the draft league format, especially in ones that ban everything. The other reason that I want to Celesteela, it's also like ridiculously bulky. Like it's stupid thick. Like it is black china thick. It is so thick that its ass cheeks look like nutsacks from the front. So for that reason, I'm going to give it an A. Maybe an A+ if I knew who Black China was before yesterday when I saw that pick. So our second pick is Zard X. I have more kills with Dragon Dance Zard Y than I do Dragon Dance Zard X. So for that reason, I'm going to give this one a C+. I'm going to try to do better than that. I don't expect this mon to be on the MVP, but we're going to see. Our third mon is Crocodile. If it pursuits traps anything, then it's an A+ for me. But for now, it's just going to be a B+, because it's probably going to be a decent rocker or physical wall. I don't know. Next, we have Tangrowth. Tangrowth is like Celesteela, where it's ridiculously thick, but it also looks like pasta, so you get that extra. So it gets an A+. Our 5th over pick is Primarina. Now, don't get me wrong, Primarina is a value round 5 pick, but Melodic was also there. Which I probably should have picked. Still, I'd fuck Primarina, so A-. Our 7th pick is Electros. Unfortunately, flashlights are out and coconuts are in, so I'm gonna have to give this a D. Still a cool pivot, I guess. Now we need it. Now at this stage of the draft, we need a hazard removal. So I scooped up Hitmontop, which is cool, because it's like a Blade. Unfortunately, it's shit brown and dies to birds. So C. Next was Uxie, because I like Uxie as a mon. It's a really good bulky pivot. I've used IPC to a good amount of success. It also reminds me of Riffraff sleeping, but I'd still have to give it a B, because I'd rather have Riffraff awake and whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Now, my next pick was inspired by the God of Pokemon, aka Scrappy10, aka coach of your Dallas Dugongs, aka coach of your Dallas Mountain Dugongs, aka coach of your Dallas Mudsdales, aka coach of your Texas Brain Dance. That's Scolipede. And Scolipede is only behind Manaphy and Donphan for the greatest mons in the Draft League format, so it's an easy A+. Now, my second to last pick, because we get 12 picks in this draft, was Seaking. And if you've ever seen my videos, you'll know that this was supposed to be a tier 1, but fuckheads didn't sign the petition, so it's still a tier 5. So that's why it's the biggest deal of this draft, so A+. And finally we got Clefairy, which it's just as cute as a button, so we'll give it an A. But anyways, that's my draft. My first week is against AJ, aka the Pecking Order, aka coach of the Toronto Blue Flares. And he has Victini and is looking to win a championship, so I'm terrified. And that's my season preview. So thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.